Tim here, and I just wanted to share with you what my top 3 backpacking must-haves are. And I had a really hard time kind of deciding and paring down all my gear to kind of 3 main things. I wanted to kind of pick 3 things that were unique to me that I thought were interesting and that everyone may not bring, but these are things that are in my pack every single time. So here they are. Number 1. You guys hear me talk about this all the time. It's my dream hammock. I bring a hammock every time I go backpacking. And the number 1 reason is this. For me, whenever I backpack or hike, I want to make sure I get a great night's sleep. And so for me, hammock camping has changed the entire way I look at backpacking and hiking, because I can get easily 8 to 9 solid hours of sleep in a hammock, whereas if I'm ground sleeping, I just can't get that. And once you get a hammock dialed in, and I think this is true for everyone if you give it a chance, is that you can be comfortable in a hammock. It just takes some work sometimes. So that's number 1. Number 2, and I really do mean number 2. Those of you guys who follow my channel will recognize this one right away. I always bring a camping trowel, or for those of you who like the fancy terms, it's a poop trowel. It's what you use to dig your cat hole, and I choose to carry this one. This one is only about 2 to 3 ounces, depending on if I keep a lanyard or the beaner on there. And it does a really remarkable job at digging cat holes. I know, you guys thinking that I'm obsessed. I promise you, I am not obsessed with poop trowels. But this one goes every time I go backpacking. I know some people will say, well, you can use a stick, you can use trekking poles, you can use whatever. And that's true, but I don't know about you, but this is something that I use pretty much once a day when I'm out backpacking. And I want to make sure that I don't have to be scrounging around for a stick that won't break, something that will work really well and is relatively light. And so, number 2, this comes in really handy for me, and I make sure it's clipped to my backpack on the outside every time I go out. So there's that. Number 3. This is the Outdoor Research Helium II, and it really is a great product. This is my rain jacket. And what I love about it, this particular one, mine, I just weighed it before I came in here, 6.6 ounces. And so this comes with me every time I go out. Not only is it really light, it works really well for me no matter what kind of weather I'm caught in, and it doubles as a great wind jacket. And so you'll see this in my Smoky Mountain video that I recently released, and I will put this over a puffer jacket if I need to cut down on the wind even more, and it does a really nice job keeping me warm. It is really compact. And so here it is packed down. And like magic. Works really well, really lightweight, and so it comes with me every time. Hopefully this was useful to you. This gives you an idea of what I consider my 3 things that I bring with me no matter where I'm going, no matter what, pretty much year round. These things will be in my backpack. And it's something that I think is really important that you think about what your core pieces of gear are. Granted, we all know the big 3 when we think about our shelter, our backpack, and we think about what we're sleeping in. But think about your peripheral gear that you consider really important you have to bring with you. Hopefully this collaboration gives you guys some ideas about what to put in your pack and what I consider to be really important. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Alright. This video is a little different than what I usually do. This is a collaboration between 6 channels, including my own. They are Utah Steve Outdoors, Backcountry Exposure, Jack's Drinkwater, Rev Hiker, and the Wasatch Gear Review, and mine being the 6th. And so I'd appreciate if you go check out these other channels. They're all great hiking and backpacking channels, and we're going to be doing this, releasing it over the next couple days. So you'll see lots of different ideas about what people consider to be their top 3 backpacking must-haves, and you'll notice, and I hope, all of ours will be really different. And we just kind of emphasize some different things, and we just wanted to show some different things about how different styles of backpacking, how that affects what you bring, and the reasons why we're bringing these different things. So check them all out. I'll link to all the channels down in the description below. I'd appreciate if you go over there and you like their content, go ahead and like their video and subscribe. There's a great backpacking community out there, and I'm excited to be part of it. Thanks, guys. Peace out. pretty much year round, maybe except in deep winter. These things will be in my jacket.